Hey, Marco!
Hey,
we were just arguing over shit right before the stream started.
Come back and finish it.
Not my fault.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't notice $55.
So Mark is so tonight on the cast.
It's still a stupid thing, Mark. It's a stupid thing to spend money on.
How long have you known me? I always buy stupid things.
This is the stupid. This is the stupidest thing you could spend money on, Mark.
So tonight on TokuTonic, Mark will be replaced by his chair.
Well, I thought we were starting at 6:30.
I know. As he microwaves him up a bowl of humble pie.
Air fry.
As he air fries himself some humble pie.
I'm heating up my other half of my Uber Eats because I had a deal. Listen, you know what? I buy stupid shit all the time, okay? All the time. Stuff I don't even talk about. Stuff I don't even need. I'm going to buy it, okay? I'm going to buy it.
So you got so mad. What we're talking about. This is what Mark wants to buy. This is what Mark wants to buy.
I like the box.
The box is generic as they come. This is like literally stock image of their poses.
Fine.
You can make this Photoshop for you.
Yeah, this was literally tossed together in Photoshop in 2 seconds from like the people from the company. Like you could make this poster.
They use the same effects we do.
Yes,
I do.
I put more effort into my thumbnail than they do with this box art.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna buy it. It's $55. That's like I spent $225 on a freaking turtle. Okay.
I hope it becomes your regret.
Actually, I don't think I have a regret purchase this year. I do need one. I'm long overdue. Like I don't think I bought anything shitty this year. Wait.
Waiting.
No, I haven't. That's weird. It's kind of not on brand for me. Usually I have like one or two that I'm like, this is trash.
Maybe once you'll start cycling through everything that you purchased for this year, you'll find like the one thing.
Oh, you know why? Because there's no Gotchard merch this year. That's why I didn't buy anything stupid. That's exactly why. Because half of my Gotchard purchases were regret ones.
Yeah, but once you start getting those
popcorn. Pickle popcorn.
Oh, speaking of pickles, I had frickles like when I went out with the boys on Sunday afternoon. I had frickles, fried pickles.
Oh, that's what they're called?
You call
that's
them
what they were called on the menu.
On fried pickles?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just like, I just know them as fried pickles.
Yeah, I think they call them frickles to be cute on the menu, but I had fried pickles and they were all right. They were all right.
What do you mean
they were pretty good?
No, what were they? Spears and like the chips?
Well, some pickles were like not fried enough, so like you'd just be biting the bread, not the fried pickle. And then some pickles would be like the back cut of them, so you'd just be biting into like the back end of the pickle.
No pickle nipples; those are bad.
Mark, chat has pointed out that Gotchard is in that shogi set, so
That's fine. That's my regret purchase. I'm gonna buy it. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. I do what I want. My money. I got my account.
Yeah.
I mean, you complain about tokullectibles having hyperinflated prices for what they're selling you, and this looks like it ain't even worth the fucking plastic it's printed on.
It's probably not. I'm still gonna love it regardless. Oh, I hit my.
You're not. You're gonna keep it in the box in a shelf in the back, not even on display.
No. There's like 90% of my stuff isn't even on display. I'm just saying. I'm gonna buy it. I think it's cool. Like that Red Ranger board game I bought. I didn't need it. The box was cool. I'm like, cool.
I still remember back in the 90s, there was this board game of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that my brother and I had. Obviously, that shit never made it to adulthood, but I just remember it was fun as fuck, or at least from what I remember of it.
I've seen it. I've seen it around.
I'll bring mine out next Friday because it's not over here. It's in my closet. I have one sealed and one opened. I also have the cassette board game, too, where you get a cassette tape and you play it along while you do the board game.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of nostalgia, I got Mark saw this whole crates dropped off at my house a few weeks ago.
Oh.
What are you gonna do with that Digimon VHS?
I think I have like several of them in that box.
I mean the movie. That's the only way you can watch that Angela Anaconda intro on it.
Oh yeah, that old ass thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think I've got 3 copies of them, and I can just get a VHS player from online.
The funny thing about like the old Digimon Saban dub is the OST for it is the exact same OST for Saban's Masked Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah. I realized that when we were watching Masked Rider on Toku Rewind like 2 years ago, I was just like, this is just the Digimon soundtrack. But wait, this came out first. Digimon stole Masked Rider's soundtrack. They're like, we ain't doing shit with it.
We got all this extra OST lying around.
Yep, might as well use it. Anyway, so we planned on doing a stream last week, but Mark couldn't make it.
Nope.
Because
busy nonstop.
Yeah, he had a Christy Gnome situation. So if you understand the South Park reference, then you know what I'm talking about. So
he was rounding up the illegal immigrants.
No, a crypto showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah. There was a vehicular incident involving an animal.
Oh, you did the famous Keemstar. I was driving 30 miles an hour on Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah, so essentially the hot topic that we're going to have for tonight is obviously these financial numbers, because there really hasn't been a whole lot that came out over this the course of the last 2 weeks. It's always slow leading up to a new show. However, we did get some new Zeztz scans that show us absolutely nothing new. Like,
I've been in the dark about Zeztz stuff. I've been searching that. I didn't watch the press conference. I watched your video on the press conference. I guess that counts. But I watched the trailer.
Bitching about Takahashi for 20 minutes.
Yeah. I like that moment. I feel like that would be a good short. You can like condense that moment itself. But yeah, I listened to the theme song. The theme song's catchy. It grows on you.
It's a song. It's gonna need the visuals to really
as well.
help
The visuals.
tell it.
Yeah.
But we did get some new things with not really superhero time, because we had a recap episode of Gozuja this past week. But we did get an oddity in Gavu this past week. Have you guys seen it? You guys?
No, I'm caught up. I'm an adult. I caught up on everything.
No, I wanted to catch up, but I didn't.
We got a brand new form.
Ooh.
Even though the show's about to end.
How did I not see this on Twitter? Have we got a new form?
Like
I think you did. It probably just.
It just blended together in terms of the imagery to you, and you were like, "Oh, that's it."
No, I think I didn't see it. I swear I didn't see it.
Let me pull it up here on what we got.
Like,
So this is the new form that we got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
red and yellow.
It's red, so it goes 3 times faster. That's the logic of the color red. If it's red, it goes 3 times faster.
It is very flash-esque.
That's why Char makes sure that his mobile suits are red, so they go 3 times faster. That's also if you have a red vehicle, your insurance premiums go higher because they think it's a race car. That's a real thing. If your vehicle is painted red, you do get charged more on your insurance. So hey, it's the Flash. So I had to make that edit.
Oh yeah, for the Discord. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to make that fucking edit. So this is the new extra final form. When he was getting his ass caved in by Boca, he decided he popped some gummies. Well, some gummies popped out of him and landed on the ground, and he ate them, dirt, blood, and all. And out popped out a new Gochizo that gave us this brand new form that is broken as all shit. Even though he technically loses it right after this fight, and I was like, oh, he used it for this fight, and it's gone. That's it. Okay. So it was explained to me during that live stream that apparently there was some production notes regarding this form, and I was like, oh boy, here we go with the damage control again. Gotta love when there's production notes on episodes, because that did Gotchard so many favors with its last episode. Yeah. So essentially, what this is, it's an extremely rare Gochizo with extremely low reproducibility. Whatever the fuck. It's a very low pull. He fucking won the gacha pull. He got lucky at the very end with the fucking pull. He got a gacha mechanic in here. It requires extreme conditions just to even trigger, which is obviously being pushed to the extremities of everything. But also still very low chance. So this was literally a gacha pull to get this form. Of course, it is a reused suit. I was just like, there's bits of Revice in here, there's bits of Gates in here. It's just like, wow, man, we literally used some Revice shit in here. Okay. But they had to do it. They had to do it for this. So it's a form, all right. It is indeed a form that did some things, and we'll see if it ever comes back or if they'll forget about it. It's weird getting a form like this so close to the end of the show. Yeah. That's not like what they've been pulling previously. And they admit that they had no plans for this form whatsoever. They literally did it only so they could give Shoma a form that would stand up to how OP Boca was as a villain.
The Boca's badass. The freaking 46 or 47 when he beat his ass out of the castle and into the forest. I was like, damn, he's just using laser fingers. I was like, I thought Longo with his freaking aura shield was good, and then Bo was just like, no, not a damn. I was like, oh.
That's why I figured that the end game would likely end up being Lango versus Boca, because of their power scale would probably be closer than Shoma in either over or master, because you have to pull some shenanigans just to be able to get one over on Lango previously. But even then, that wasn't enough to kill him. So,
yeah. Like they would just stand next to each other, and their aura would just fight. Their shadows just start fighting while they're just standing still. I'd watch that fight, but we won't get it now.
Yeah, even though obviously this was all done in a joint effort, teamed up with Lango to be able to take down Boca, and the plan essentially was that he wouldn't mess with humans and not deal with the dark treats or anything like that, and just to end that game. And he's like, "All right, bet, cool. shook on it, and then backed away as soon as Boca was gone. He's like, nah, this my game now. I'm going to play the game now. And you already used your gotcha. What you going to do? Pull it out again? It's got to have some killer pull rates on that. You need some extreme RNG. So, but yeah, how are we feeling about this suit and them results? How like we've only got a couple episodes left in this show.
I don't know, like 2 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
I like this too, honestly. I do. I didn't think I was gonna because I saw like the stills of it, but then watching the episode and everything else, I was like, you know what? I like the suit. It's good.
It would have made more sense to have like the original final forms like essentially fused together, like the over and master properly fused together, and then make a red variant based off of that. Because it's like I was hoping for like a red final form anyway, just because it would line up with, you know, his Gavu, and that's what we technically got here. But once again, it's a gotcha type thing.
Yeah.
So
it's the only thing is because when I heard there was like gonna be a new form and the new episode and this and that before it came out, I was like, was it a new rider or a new form? Because like, man, we're about to go the whole show without Sachika becoming a rider. I am so happy right now. And
because of all the people that have been asking for Sachika being a rider.
Yep.
There's still 2 episodes left, and you know we got a girls remix that's probably going to come out next year. She still has a chance, says some hopeful folks in the chat and on the internet.
I'm glad it's not happening. But no, the form itself, like I was like, the downside is like, because so this obviously isn't the final form over and master mode, are kind of like the 2 sides of a coin for a final form. But I'm also kind of happy, like, okay, it came out in 1 episode, 1 and done. But I do like it pulled the Revice where it's like we kind of got our final forms way before the ending instead of here's base form 2 episodes before the show is over. With like a slightly different shade of color on it.
Yep.
That's what I thought they were gonna do. He was just gonna go back and like the pop-in gummy was gonna be like more OP and he was just gonna be more squishier.
Here we go. Chat's already talking about some Sachikas. Yeah. Like, Tsukuyomi became a writer in the penultimate episode. There's still a chance. There's also still the stage show.
I mean, the stage show isn't canon always, is it?
It varies.
No. If it was, we would have got a Kamen Rider Tassel special. Because he was a Kamen Rider in the stage show and his suit was amazing.
Yeah, but you know, the stage show suits are lower production values than what they have within the show, so
they gave us a Lango King form. They gave us a Lango King form in the Blade 20th one. I consider that top quality stage show.
So you consider it canon?
Say top quality canon.
Yeah, I do.
So the canon is subjective, is what you're saying.
No, as long as it's not Kamen Rider Zeo related, I count it.
You know, I think I'm gonna end up doing a bit for when I get to the final review for Gavu, and it's gonna be the Sachika opening with the bubble, and then I'm just gonna put a broom or a mop in the bubble.
A sponge.
That's it.
A sponge and a sink.
Just doing chores. Gotta do them chores. Happy party. Doing chores.
I look forward to all the misogyny comments in their video.
There's probably going to be several, but I'm like, it's what she does. I mean, you see it in the opening. They're out there doing chores.
It's true.
It's like she had that nice bedazzled bat, didn't even use it.
Since we haven't talked about a lot of episodes, I like when she confronted Longo like 3 episodes ago. I thought that was hilarious.
I mean, I wish things like that would have happened sooner. Once again, there was a setup to them properly interacting once we got Lango in the human world and she saw him that one time. And I was like, ooh, this looks like, you know, the seeds of something that they're going to pay off sooner rather than later. No, it was the seeds to something that they just never did.
She saw him like 3 times before she even said any that one. Because then she saw him when they were all being like herded to the beach.
Yep.
She's like, "Isn't he that guy from before?" It's like, yes, from like 25 episodes ago.
It's like,
I
I
was
get the
that was
heebie-jeebies
Aura
from that
Man
guy.
walking through. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how they try sticking the landing. I still think this show is probably the best we've gotten in Reiwa, but yeah, this final arc has been very muddy. But that's kind of commonplace for a lot of writer shows. It's hard to. What was that?
I was going to say, will it be better on a binge? Because I'll probably be binging it this weekend if I have the time.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, you might notice the issues probably faster on the binge because you would notice the tonal whiplash. Well, at least you get to, if for anyone that ends up watching the show on a binge versus watching it weekly, I mean, there's still going to be a lot of arcs that are going to like slog, especially since you got to like binge through it. You're going to be like, let it end already, that type of thing.
Right.
And I'm the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of pacing. There's just
I mean,
with like.
I think that it's just once the studio starts getting in, certain notes in there, and they have to try and do some adjustments, and they don't have proper payoffs for their setups, then that ends up dragging the show because from what I understood, apparently the Stomach family was supposed to be gone by the 30s. Completely gone. But they were too popular. So that's why they kept them on board, and that's why they had to end up adjusting the script for the show, and is leading to what we've got now. So once again, it's like, gotta love those production notes and how, certain like audience reactions goes towards things, because that would end up affecting the overall vibe of what they end up going for. So now they've got plot points that are going to be a little bit harder to pay off because as Bardpox mentions in the chat, anyone remember K from the computer screen?
No, that's what I brought that up in one of my recent videos. I was like, what about that little baby fetus on the screen?
Apparently they're going to give us a Suga backstory special that is strictly an audio drama.
You had me in the first half. I was like, ooh, we're getting Gavu legacy. Suga, kind of like the Revice legacy.
Audio drama.
Yeah.
No one's ever going to fucking translate that shit.
Nope.
Because it's an audio drama. That's even worse than a stage show. At least people would sometimes do some translations of the stage shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for this, it's like, what are they going to do? They're going to either transcribe it for people to read, or someone's going to end up doing a fan dub of it, because there's some people that really love doing fan dubs.
But I don't trust their translations.
Well, someone translated the Drive audio drama. Okay, how long did that take, though?
And was it a good translation?
Because it's like it's just going to end up being a transcript of what's being said just in English, so people just got to read it. At that point, you'd be better off releasing a novel. It'd be the same thing. People would just translate the novel. So, fan dub, is that legal? I mean, if they're releasing it in just a fan sphere and not actually claiming any, like, it's just going to end up being a dramatic reading of what the translations are. So,
I mean, Team 4-Star got around for so long until they quit.
It only used the footage for so long.
Yeah.
See, because I'm like, with all the ways that we've been doing the V cinemas and things like that, we should have been had like well, obviously once the show ends, we're gonna start getting a laundry list of all the V cinemas, and then it's gonna be Like, all right, let's see how many V cinemas we get. That also depends on how much more they want to peddle this if the toy sales ain't right. But we're not going to segue to that yet because we got some Zeztz scans to get through first, which show us nothing that new. Really, it's just So let me get this queued up over here.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to go to checkout on my cart.
You're buying that Shogi set, aren't you? He has bought that Shogi set. All right.
Buying other stuff.
I already saw that there's like a 3D print for the helmet. And I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, it doesn't seem like a hard helmet to fucking make anyway. It's really just painting it right.
Yeah, and getting that mouth gradient section right there done right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
That's not a hard line break in the paint.
Yeah, you got to get that them airbrush skills going.
And
I'm like, I don't have an airbrush. Though I like that now I can see the eye holes for this suit much more clearly. The suit actor sees from here.
Interesting.
I was like looking at that stuff in suits. It's like, all right, where does the suit actor see out of this helmet?
I started figuring out. I always thought, like, okay, that's one that bothers me because I always thought, because it's a real thing you can get, that the lenses were fully see-through. Because you could literally use the one-sided transparent, like, color, like on the inside of like the vacuum mold them. And I was like, Toei's got all this money and they still make their suits with little holes so they can see. And I was like, really?
Yeah, and the depth perception is awful when it comes to that. So, but hey, they do it. They do it. I think the first time I ever properly noticed the eye holes when I was watching Kamen Rider was with Fies, because obviously the first thing that I watched was the Fies film. And when they were doing the nighttime scene, and of course he had the light ups going on the suit and he was riding on the bike, there was a scene in which the bike, does a wheelie up in the air and the eyes are lit up except for like a certain portion there. And it's just like, oh, you poked out some spots so they can see. Okay. Look at y'all out here seeing. I think it's more blatant on like Ultraman suits though, because Ultraman suits are like they are blatant when it comes to trying to showcase off them eye holes on there. And I'm like, oh man, that makes it so bad.
Yeah, they don't even hide it. It's like, nope, it's right there in plain sight.
So yeah, we get a better look at Baku's civilian fit. Just a regular ass dude. Just a regular dude with a chat over his face. Not Mr. Cool Guy at all. The only cool guy in his dreams, but then again, he spends most of his time asleep.
There's going to be a lot of casual cosplayers of that.
Oh my god. Probably.
It's like,
probably of both anyway.
Striped flannel? Yeah.
Always
one's a little slightly more effort. Also, did you see that Bandai released a special edition Daiza strictly to fit the cross chest style drivers?
No, show me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a link real quick because I was just like, well, I was like, I get sometimes they do like the special edition Daizas for like other series and they just put the logo on them. This one doesn't even have the Zeztz logo, so I'm like, are they hinting that this isn't the first and only time we're getting a crossbody Daiza or a crossbody like changer? Because I was like,
I'm assuming it's possible that for this show alone they'll have multiple writers that will have belts across their chest.
But it's also Bandai's official image of it where they show hypothetically a driver going over it isn't even shaped like the Zeztz driver. So I'm like, what else are you putting on there, Bandai?
Oh. Okay. Why is it $70? Why is it so expensive?
I mean, besides the markup, I mean, the Daiza is usually like 40 something anyways. And remember, The new thing that's taken effect in exactly 6 days is going to affect that as well.
There's another round? I thought the tariffs already went into effect.
No, they start at the end of the month. They haven't gone in effect yet. 28th.
Looks nothing like the Batar protagonist. What are you talking about? At least the Batar protagonist has his hair all super styled up. Looking like Kota. No, so this is the Daiza, so if in case people were wondering.
Yeah. It's...
But I'm like, the way that this is already, I'm like, that belt's definitely going to need a belt extender even to fit on the Daiza.
Yeah.
Because I don't think what comes stock with it is going to...
Well, it has the plastic part that goes to right here, and then something else that attaches on the ends of them. There's another like strap that attaches to it, it looks like. That comes with it. But I find that odd because it's like that little white one that doesn't even look like the Zeztz driver. That's square. I was like, you have to get more.
It's the new gacha driver. It just goes directly on the chest.
Speaking of, did you get the 01 clear color yet? You'll pre-order it?
Oh, there's a 01 clear
I pre-ordered that ages ago. I'm still waiting for them to,
it's out.
to hit me up. No, they haven't. Tokullectibles still have not hit me up with the it's shipping.
Yeah, they had to do a second wave. They just did a restock in Japan because they sold out, and they're like, we're doing a second wave.
Has the Soto phone shipped out yet?
No, at least not mine.
Not mine either. I don't know. Yeah, not mine as well.
So another look at the driver. It's still, cool looking driver.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the gimmicks still.
I'm still not a big fan of the gimmicks. They're very plain. You hear anything about a Western release though yet? Huh?
Nope. I've been paying attention. I've been keeping tabs. Nothing.
That Western distribution looking so confusing when it comes to the communication aspect of it.
Yeah.
Still waiting on that streaming update as well.
Yeah, who's gonna get it?
I think it's gonna be maybe Amazon.
I mean, they've partnered up with Amazon before. It would make sense, especially with the weekly release schedule. It would probably make the most sense on Amazon than something else. I think they would want to avoid YouTube like the plague.
Well, their three biggest non-YouTubes in Japan are what? Amazon Prime, Hulu, and one other. I forgot the other one, but then they also have Toei has their own app, the Toei Tokusatsu Fun Time. But a lot of their IPs from their animation that get live action, they put on Hulu. And I'm like, well, it ain't gonna be on Hulu in the States because
Disney.
Hulu keeps getting bounced around who owns it because it's getting absorbed into Disney, and like another month or so, it's gonna be completely absorbed, and Hulu app's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
And I will say that I would be shocked if this is on Disney Plus. I would absolutely be shocked if it was on there.
Yeah. So it's probably gonna be Amazon. I mean, they've used them in the past.
Why would they put it on Tubi? That's a free platform. Toei likes their money. They want people with money to be able to afford to watch it.
Dragon can go on Tubi, then anything's possible.
Hey, we don't know that's going on Tubi yet. It could go on Hayah. Hayah's a great streaming platform. I love that platform so much.
The fuck is
Oh my god, it's like $2.99 a month. It's all martial arts stuff. That's it. Like they have the best library. And then they even have some of the Indonesian Toku stuff on there. And it's great.
That makes sense. Is it free?
Man. No, it's $2.99.
Okay.
It's worth it.
See, I like in these shots, you gotta really look to see the eye holes.
You can still see it.
Yeah.
Isn't it like right above the red? Like right.
Yeah, it is right.
Yeah. You can see the gaps right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do have a lot of fighting stuff on here.
That's like my most watch app. I'm just mad they don't have a TV app yet.
Any like J horror on there?
No, I mean they have a few action horror, but not a lot of J horror. If you want J horror,
I just realized looking at this high res for the armor, it's all just padded. It's not like this is literally just
it's
mesh
all
fabric material.
Yep, the whole thing. It's interesting. I'm intrigued.
I mean, it's probably a comfy suit, but I'm like the breathability for the suit actor is probably gonna suck because of all the padding that's in there.
I'm just wondering if the harder piece, like armor style ones, might be like upgrade forms later on.
Because it's like you can definitely tell the stitching here along the red.
The material on the turquoise kind of looks like those mats in gym class that we used to have to like bring out.
Oh yeah, yep.
Those things were comfy to get thrown on.
And more of the gimmicks out here. Looking at, I actually like these gimmicks. They remind me of a lot of doubles gimmicks that they were using, which makes me upset. Once again, we're not using doubles writer for this show. It makes the most sense. Because it's like, yeah, I actually do like this little touchscreen phone thing. It's an interesting setup that they got there. I might actually end up buying these gimmicks.
Why does the one on the top kind of look like a raised buckle from Keats?
Oh yeah, it does too.
That looks like something I would attach to the put the ID cord right in the middle. Yeah,
yeah.
You can put the ID cord right in the middle.
From this angle, yes, it definitely does. It's a cool camera gimmick that they have on there.
Yeah, no, I like that. It kind of like transforms. Like that's appealing to me because we haven't had good like yeah, in Gavu they use the phone here and there, but it's like we haven't gotten a repertoire of like little gadgets, and I'm like, yay, about time.
But of course, how they've been doing these toys for these phones recently, this is obviously just going to be a big old sticker that's just on here.
Oh yeah. The only one I got still, I think, is the Gunda phone from Revice. I haven't gotten any other phone gimmicks.
And that one just had that sticker of Vice at the front home screen, right? Yeah.
It was just nice because you could like turn it to the side. Now it's a gun, and then that like you couldn't even do all the other stuff like from the show with it. But I'm like, yeah, it's not bad.
See, I'm like, screen technology is so cheap nowadays that they could literally just put on a little cheap LCD on here.
Yeah, but cost to make versus cost, like their profit margin's great on these.
Yeah, I know. It's like I want these, but at the same time, I know what I'm going to get, so I don't really want that. If anything, I'll get the camera gorilla thing over here. I think
I'm going to get that. That's an easy choice.
And the phone looks cool, but I know that's just going to be a fucking sticker on that. I'm not going to get that little body scanner thingy shit that they have.
I'm not going to get the gimmick holder either. Like I said, I'm just going to get a tennis ball holder.
That's just a clear like Pringles can. That's all that is. I'll need that.
Yeah, watch me get my hand stuck in there trying to get the freaking gimmicks out.
Thank you for the reference.
That's why I don't eat Pringles anymore.
I got that reference. Thank you.
So it's why to have kids. Oh, I kind of like that. I like that so much, but I hate that we know the DX weapons are going to be like.
You know how tiny that shit is.
It's going to be the size. It's going to be the size of a PlayStation controller.
Like that's a cool, that's a slick looking gun. Like I like that, but I don't want it with how small it's going to be.
If it has sounds and it lights up when you spin the capsium in there, I'm like, oh, like he spins it like a 6-shooter. I'm like, oh, that's going to be great, but it's literally. I'm going to be able to hold the whole entire thing in my hand. And it'll be at least 20 years till we get a freaking memorial, like a CSG like we have with the Kugo weapons for this.
God, I hate now looking at these high detailed shots that you could see this is just, it feels like it's just on there.
Like Velcro, like interchangeable.
Yes, like they'll just easily just like, all right, rip it off. All right, new form, let's go. That's how we keep one suit.
Like I said,
Change
when we
things
looked
out.
at when I told you and we looked at the candy toy stuff and they had the different ones, each suit is just different colored in the chest, whatever emblem symbol that is. That's all the only difference between the forms besides the color.
And at that point, it literally looks like it's just a sticker. So for those, it would literally just be a sticker that's on it. There's no changing in the mold. You just put a sticker on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's reversible costume, so all the blue, they just peel it inside out, and now it's green. I like the blue, though. I like the two-tone blue with that, because it's you got that dark blue, you got that like lighter ocean blue. Like there's 3 different shades of blue on that, and the blue lens on the helmet works. But the cape doesn't, though. That's just weird.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that cape.
He's got a Mega Buster on his arm now?
No, it's clearly a giant gotcha claw.
Yeah.
I got the magazine. I just haven't gone to pick it up yet. And I was just like, oh, I'll wait till the weekend. How does he wipe?
It's a dream. What's he gonna? He's just gonna shit himself in bed. So
makes sense. I kind of like those like arm shields.
The axe looks all right.
Nah, the gun's so much better. So much better.
The gun is definitely better than this. It has some weird molding over here. I don't know what that is. Weird. Maybe it's just texture that they're using. But yeah, same thing. This is literally just like some sticker, some felt they put on there. Because obviously the light ups on the sides and everything, that's all the same. There's no changing in terms of those.
Only the chest. It's the only thing that's changed.
Also, it looks like the helmet retains that turquoise blue.
Yeah, it's on the blue as well. The mount. Yeah. So it's just the lens.
Yeah, it's more seamless on the blue though because it's blue, obviously. But it's a little bit more noticeable here. I wonder if they just like it's harder to try and get that gradient look on these helmets, or they just wanted to reuse the helmet and then just make the eyepieces, swappable.
Plus, we don't even know how many times these forms are gonna stay on the show. We don't know, like a couple episodes each.
Since they're so simple, I feel that they'll probably get swapped to and from.
Yeah,
like they'll have like an episode dedicated to each of them. Probably 2. It's a 2-parter. It's a Takahashi show. It'll probably be 2-parter episodes. So with the form debuting and then getting jobbed in the next episode, and then having to get replaced with next form in the next episode, and then we just flip flop between forms.
I like this weapon a lot. The only thing that stands out is that turquoise on the weapon, but everything I like the scythe. I don't like whatever those hand testicle things are, but I like the scythe.
They look like clams.
Give you the clamps.
Yeah.
Got some clam hands.
I thought that was a cloister in the freaking capsule in the corner. I was like, is that a cloister? A haunter or something?
Yeah, it could be.
There's a video idea. All the different forms from Zeztz if he was a Pokemon gym leader.
There's probably someone already on it.
Yeah.
I think I might make, yeah. We already know who.
And then
I'm kind of sold on the purple. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of sold on the purple. I like the chest design. Out of all of them, the purple has the best chest design.
Mm-hmm.
He has wings. Zio, he has wings.
Yes, but when he's got wings, it looks like the legs and the armors are gone.
Oh yeah, it does from that angle.
Stealth suit.
Yep.
I kind of like just the black and the silver, like that gunmetal silver on the suit. I kind of like that.
Because he's Batman.
He is. He's Man Bat.
So I do like the accents that they put on here with this one because he's got the orange highlights.
The gradient, yeah. Especially on the legs, that looks good.
No, I like the
because obviously they changed the arm and the legs for this one. Looks like he's fighting a spider enemy. And he's hitting him with a stretchy leg.
Cool.
That whip leg.
Spikes.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes, the Richard stretch.
Yep.
And
oh, yeah, it's
so
the bomb nightmare.
Look at that enemy design that we got there. We'll see on the reused aspects. But hey, that's probably going to be the episode 1 that gets beat up.
Yeah, because they revealed 3 monsters in their name. So that's the bomb nightmare. That's like its name. So it's a bomb, technically. And I was like, oh, I see it. Red and blue wire. Okay. Usually they have, 2 other wires, but that's fine.
All right. So I got to do a callback to a really, really old tier list video that I did a long, long time ago. And that was rating souls. Rating these Kamen Rider feet. What y'all think about the bottom of this foot? How that looking?
Like 7 out of 10.
It looks weird. Not even. Like, why does it look weird around the ankle? It looks like it's like there's the boot, like the bottom of the foot section, then it kind of just goes out like this.
I mean, most of the times when they're doing their rider kicks, it always looks like they're, at least for these promo shots, normally looks like they're bow-legged. But I'm talking about the actual...
the other foot. You see the side of it, like the side of that shoe. Yeah, that's weird. That's
I'm talking about
for a kick.
The bottom of the part that's always covered up, usually.
They look like those non-slip, the bottom of non-slip shoes you have to get if you work in like the food industry.
Mm.
It looks like it's trying to be a spine with sharp teeth at the very top. It might actually just be teeth in general, just clamping from the sides. It was weird because we just had the teeth season just now. Is Zeztz wearing Skechers? Could be a sponsor.
That's how it gets brought to the West. Sponsors. There's just ads in the middle of the show throughout the city and the scenes. Yes, Krispy Kreme donut.
The only way to actually watch Zeztz in the U.S. is you got to go to the gas stations that have those TVs that play when you're filling up the pump. I'll just go to my Circle K, watch my daily dose of Zeztz while filling up the tank, and it's done. Okay, maybe if I was filling up an EV, because those take a while.
They do. It's horrible.
And then another look at it. Well, at least we get an action shot with the light ups going on. But man, you could really see the fabric in that arm.
Oh fuck, you can. The crease is holy shit.
That stretch. But I guess it's the only way they could fully integrate the light ups into the suit with it being comfortable for the guy that's wearing the suit. And as a guy who made a full cosplay with light up rig ups, I can understand why they would probably want to go with, comfortable mesh material for just having a seamless thing for it all. It literally is just a giant onesie. They don't have to worry about any armor pieces coming off, which means it's going to be highly unlikely that any of his forms, like their actual forms, are going to have anything that gets reused for later seasons besides their weapons.
I do like how the helmet lights up too. It looks almost like flames inside of it.
Yeah, because they had to put the light ups on the edges here.
The outer side, yeah.
Because they didn't want to blind the suit actor, because then he can't see from there if the light ups are right there by the eyes. So yeah, that's some interesting things. Oh, and there's another monster right there.
Yep. The Bat Nightmare.
Looks like the Gatling gun nightmare or the tank nightmare.
No, it's right there. I know there's one that's bad. Maybe that is the Gatling one. I forgot what it was called. I had it saved.
But it'll be nice to have hopefully they have a lot more night fights with Zeztz. That's something that I really enjoy in writer shows, is these night fights.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we used to get them all the time in old Heisei, and then they killed it, and they were like, nope, can't do it, it's not safe. And then Kiva gave us fake night fights just to offset things. So you want a writer wearing Crocs? Absolutely not. Let's see. The fabric is ruined. I mean, I'm sure it's molded. It's probably memory foam they got in there. Goes back. It needs to be in the night more. Yes, obviously. Thinking about it, there is no way that TV Asahi will let Zeztz be broadcasted the same week in the West. That's why I'm very doubtful that this is going to be day and date Western release, or else there would have been an announcement already. Because we're a little less than 2 weeks out from this show, coming out, and there is nothing in terms of you gotta, unless they're just gonna shadow drop this shit on Amazon Prime or something like that, then I wouldn't keep your hopes up, folks, for people hoping for actual simulcast. This is not gonna be like Ultraman. I doubt it.
Yeah, no, definitely not. They would have already announced it.
Mm-hmm.
So that means fan sub community still got things to do. Still out there saving the world.
Even if it was like a 2-week delay between us getting the Western release of it, the subbers would still do it because impatience. It's the issues when we talked about when they was it Team Kamen Rider, they're like, oh, we're gonna have all this Geet stuff and this that is gonna be up on Amazon in the US. It's yeah, but it didn't come out at the same time. It's I'm sorry, but price point and this and that, I'd rather pay. I still save money and I'll get it a month beforehand. It's I'm impatient. I'm not gonna wait for US releases of stuff. If it's gimmicks and this and that, yeah, but I was we're still gonna want our subs the next day after it airs. Even if they're oh yeah, it airs over this weekend in Japan, that episode will be available this upcoming Friday in the West. It's I'm not waiting until Friday.
Yeah,
it's shit like that worked, but in the early internet age where it did take forever but technology has come a long way and people are used to the instant gratification of stuff. So it's harder to try and pull that. Yeah, it'll be available in English in some way, shape, or form officially 3 weeks after release. Okay, cool, bet. We've already seen the episode. And then they're going to be why is this not doing so hot in the ratings? Because we've already seen it all.
Yeah. That's why I can't wait. If they do put on YouTube, that fair use is going to hit good. That fair use is going to be amazing.
It's
editing videos again.
I feel that's probably the case with Omega now, because I think Omega finally started doing the dub, right? Or is it still not doing the dub? Let's find out.
I don't know, because I've been rewatching older Ultraman stuff. I haven't even. I'm waiting because we get the Blu-ray releases so quickly after. I'm I really want them to get to YouTube views, but I'm just gonna wait because the Blu-ray will come out a month after it's done airing.
Yeah. And I only watched episode 1 of Omega because I was waiting for the dub. So.
No. Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
Still haven't done it. So I'm on the Ultraman Omega official English channel. The only thing that they've been putting up since its release has just been the trailers for the next episodes.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's like, wow, that is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it's just like, obviously when Omega was, they were giving us all the deets, they gave us already the voice actor and all that stuff. Like, it's like, okay, but that's weird. You've been doing this for like 3 entries so far where you've been doing these simulcasts, and then the dub would just come out literally the following morning, but still, like, it's better than, waiting a week. And now it's been months. Yeah, we're literally about to start on what is it? Episode 8 just came out today, right? So that would mean that episode 9. So yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I mean 2 months. And still nothing. That is ridiculous.
I want to watch Ultraman dubbed.
Well, now you got to actually sit down and pay attention and read.
Yeah, you got to read the words. I'll get you an Australian translated version.
That might help.
They're all going to say, oi.
Going to say cunt and oi.
Crikey.
Kangaroo.
Spiders.
You laugh, but I was super high the other night, and I watched Crocodile Dundee. And that is the best movie ever.
Is he a national icon over there in Australia?
I think he was, and then he fell off because he committed tax fraud.
Oh. It didn't stop us from enjoying our Red Rangers here, so.
That's true.
Never forget the good Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan. I think he was in tax issues a while ago. Paul Hogan. Let's see.
He wasn't even in a lot of stuff either, which is interesting.
Yeah. So he committed tax evasion in 2003, and they were dropped in 2010. And then, yeah, I think that's when it stopped. I don't know. I'd have to look up the law.
All right, so we got some numbers to get to. Which ones we want to do first? We want to do Sentai or we want to do Kamen Rider?
For what? Sales?
Sales.
Oh, yeah, we were going to do that last week.
Yes.
We could do Sentai first. I spent more on Sentai this year than Kamen Rider.
I also have spent more on Sentai than Rider.
Wow.
Right. So there we go. Goes you drive. Remember, this is yen. This is yen. All right. So obviously the first
that quarter.
Because the first release for Goes User wasn't doing so hot. We got the lowest start to an entry that we had. Yet they had all the toys, readily available from the outset. So it wasn't like they were holding back on anything. You had the changer. The changer was also the mech. You had the rings. You had the pre-orders for special rings. You had the special bundle that came with the belt holder and all that stuff. All that was available from the outset, but the sales just weren't there. Now, we've had another quarter over there. It definitely is trending upwards because we definitely have a lot more available. The Tega June came out. We got the Bear Kuma along with Good Burn.
Yeah.
Yep.
More rings as well.
Yeah, we got the rings going on. I don't know if there's any other reissues going on with other Sentai stuff that would directly influence this, if they're doing anything with some of the toys, because obviously this would be the moment to re-release some of the other toys anyway into this line regarding it. But of course, we have had with last week's episode, not this week's, but the week before that episode of tacked on shit in terms of the what's that the Universe Robo line, the stupid shit that they had in Boo Boo.
Robo Universe.
That thing that shoehorned into the show that I did not like at all.
And it's getting shoehorned into the mini plug candy toys as well now, so that'll be fun.
So the thing is, it's like whether or not it can keep this momentum, because we all, we can see the numbers. Unless you're down, bros, everybody did dramatically worse the quarter afterwards.
So this next quarter, the second quarter, is going to be interesting for Gozuger because the Black Diffusion comes out from Gozuger. Because that actually comes out. Actually, no, it came out this week, but it counts as the 7 through 9. So I'm like, that's going to be intriguing for me because they're selling it in a 2-pack with the Deca Wolf attachment for the Tegasword for like the mini plaws and stuff. They're not releasing Diffusion, the Black Diffusion as a DX Robo. They're just strictly releasing as a mini pla bundled with that, unless you go to the store and you buy it off the shelf. They have the Candelier Robo is coming out at the end of this current quarter that's going, but that's Premium Bandai. And they just announced I always forget their names. The two main villains, the charismatic one and the girl, they're getting figures that are to scale with the Action Hero line, but they're not posable, which is stupid. So they have them to scale with them as the villain's getting a release, but they're in poses already. And I'm like, that's stupid. But those are, I believe, coming out the same quarter. So a lot of stuff is coming out in this current quarter. And compared to last quarter, it was just, here's all these blue versions of the rings. And it's like, but now actual like figures and stuff. And there's also going to be, I believe they're releasing another version of the Tegasword. I saw something going around that they're releasing another Tegasword. So I'm like, I think Gozuger had a slow start, but I think it's going to have a complete upswing until the last quarter of it.
I'm going to have to buy it.
Yeah, Fire Candle and the Bouquet. Yeah, they got little figures, and I'm like, I wish they were posable because I would get them.
Wait, figures of the mech or?
No, just them.
Of just them. And it's scaled to the Action Hero figure line.
Because it's not like I haven't spent money on non-posable waifu statues before. I got the Aguilera.
Are we having a waifu off right now?
I got the Aguilera from Revice back in the day.
I did too. I got that. I'll go to the Nasty Man manga shelf real quick. Come back with some figures for you. You just pick a manga. You want Quintessential Quintuplets? You want Rent a Girlfriend? Toro? I'll get the waifus out real quick. But yeah, they look nice, but I just don't like that I don't like a lot of action figures that you can't pose. If they're in an action figure line, they should be posable. That's that's just like a mini statue.
These are great. I might have to get these. Like, also have to refinance my finances because I'm slowly paying off everything, but these look good.
Yeah, they really should have made them like proper action figures. I would have actually, like, if they made like SH figure arts of them as themselves. Yes. Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll do like a SH figure arts or some kind of action hero figure of Fire Candle's monster form that he gets.
No, I want
the Robo one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or the monster one. Oh no, Candler's Robo. I don't think they're gonna do a SH figure art for that. Because Bandai never does anything outside of reds and final forms.
That's true.
They don't.
Sad face.
They never When's the last time they did a full Sentai team? Wasn't it like?
Wasn't it the Die Ranger release that they had a couple years ago?
Probably
yeah,
that's how
they released. Because all the other teams like Zoo Ranger, Magi Ranger, they all got them, but anything current, they never did any.
I mean, they've done SH figure arts for regular, civilian type fits before, so
technically
possible.
Gamer Kirby Gozuger is not doing better than Boom Boonger because they were 1.5, 1.5. Gozuger
the mathing.
1.6.
Yeah,
we have to see how the next 2 quarters go, but they are not doing better than Boom Boonger as of right now. And Boom Boonger had a lot right out the gate because they had all those cars, and that's.
And I do think from a collectible vehicles and dinosaurs standpoint, in terms for kids, in terms of collectible gimmicks, probably collecting the Boom Boom cars was a lot funner than collecting rings.
Yeah.
These are a lot more fun than this. Like I get the ones I like the artwork on the rings.
my issue with the rings is obviously like, okay, so you can change it to fit your adult hands. That's great, cool. But then if you try putting them on the changer, you got to change it back to using the smaller kid one, or else it won't fit into the thing. So it kind of defeats the entire purpose. Make those holes bigger, Bandai.
Pause.
Yeah. Or
make them a memorial.
I'm not going to make a depth joke. Make a memorial edition.
Yeah, make
got some girth on our fingers.
Exactly.
Scraping the walls and hitting the bottom.
I want to just, be able to slide in. I don't want to force it in there. Just slide in.
These are why these don't get monetized.
None of these get monetized. I was still shocked that I got YouTube paid the other day. I was like, but these aren't monetized. Must be the older videos.
Yeah, it's definitely not these. And tiptoeing on that TOS line too much.
That's why I don't submit them up to get monetized. They'll just hear some of the things and be like, yeah, no, not at all.
Dude, the guy in the hat's weird. It's like, he says some shit. Should we just ban his main channel for what he says on here? It's like, what?
But yeah, with the recolors that they have going on with all the fucking Tega swords. Because, Jesus, all of the Tega swords recolors that we have.
Let me pull, let me actually see. I don't even know if this is actually like a Bandai release or is this one of those third-party companies. Let me find the listing. Because I had it set aside in one of my favorites because I have a thing where it's like, oh, no, this isn't. Oh.
Because we're going to have Tega Sword Origin. So the changer is going to be red and all that stuff. And, of course, it's the red Tega Sword. We already had the action figure come out for Tega Sword Origin, which I was interested in until I found out the scale. It's only 6 inches. So I was like, I don't want that shit.
No. I saying like I thought I realized that Dimension X that's doing it, and I was like, that's a posable Tega sword, and it lights up. I really wanted that, but I don't know if I'm going to spend that over 200 on a Tega sword.
Then Universe, Tega sword. So it's just like they just keep re-releasing the changer in different color variations, hoping that people will try to collect them all.
Yep, and starting after the Gozu Polar Bear Mini Plus set, everything Candy Toy related for Gozu Mini Plus are now going to be premium Bandai only.
Oh,
yeah, they are. So nothing else for Candy Toys for the Robos. We don't know what's going to happen to the Udos. None of them are going to be box retail anymore. And I was like, y'all got a lot of really. So it makes sense with Candelier getting premium Bandai, and then they have. I always forget the Robo for the Ring Hunter dude. Take a June. That's going to be premium Bandai. That's going to be premium Bandai. So like, it's going to go up in price. So that's
but the one they got. Garudo uses is essentially either Tega June, which is gonna, get it regular. It's already got its own regular release, or Black Dice Eugen.
Well, I'm just saying from a Candy Toy standpoint, Tega June's gonna be premium Bandai. So like, and a lot of people, the Candy Toys have been selling really well. Because the guy who gets my stuff, he's been saying it's been kind of tough for him because he says he has people who keep constantly asking him to get all the rings. And he goes to the stores to get all the stuff, and he's like, yeah, there's like the rings are selling out now that the next GP line. And he said even like from a Udo standpoint, the Udos were cleared out because they actually included the 6th in the first set, which they don't normally do. Usually it's just the first 5. And then set 2 is power-up forms, and the 6th is included. Ooh, the Elote guy's outside. Sorry, I heard a bell. He goes down the street in a little cart with a bell, and he yells Elote. Delicious treat.
It looks like they have been doing the action hero lines for different reds under the Gozuger banner.
Yep, and they have a whole nother slate of them coming out, I think, next month. Because, I mean, when you think about it, they're probably going to have every red that shows up in the show, which is probably going to be all of them. They're all going to get released in the action hero line.
I just saw the Robo Universe Black Dice Eugen. Oh.
Mm-hmm. The mini plot doesn't look bad. I mean,
no, the mini plot looks great from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, because mine should be here next week. But it's just like the mini plots now. They have the Gundam G frame thing, and you just attach the parts to them now. And I'm like, I hate it. Yeah, that's the Gundam G frame on it, basically, but larger.
Yeah,
all the Robo, because I didn't realize it.
This is the mini plot.
Yep. Yeah, mini plot looks a lot better. Oh, that box art is so good. I save all the boxes. But yeah, no. So they even admitted it in their press release that basically it's just like the G frame skeletons, and they did it with the mock Robo and Boon Boonger for the mini plot for that as a test, because this was before the Robo universe started, and that's where they got the idea from it. So it's literally for the DX Robo universe, it's a larger version of the Gundam G frame. And for those who don't know, it's literally just you can go to Target and buy those or anywhere, and they're like $11, and you just get a frame and attach all the pieces, and that's it. And you can hot swap them out.
I just don't understand why they had to go so edgy in terms of their design wise for the DX Universe Robo line. Like, come on now.
It doesn't make any sense to me
tradition.
Because this is now the mini plow Robo universe. That's what they called it. And you can hot swap them too, but it looks like better. Like they have the leg coverings over it. About like that's when the one on the left just looks so bare, and like they didn't care to like scale anything, because they even said when they were making the mini plow one, they put a lot of effort and time into the mold and the scaling of it so it looks accurate. Yeah, and they didn't want to take the mold. They just re-released. Yeah, they just re-released the Diffusion like recently.
Look at this.
Oh my god,
this kills me.
That's all.
Every time I see these.
I think it's because the mini plow one you can't take apart and have them in the separate things. Probably that's why it looks better, because it's all one form.
This thing's like, kill me now. I don't want to be alive.
It looks like when you have one of those big dogs that like have poofy hair and you shave everything but their head.
Yeah.
That is a slight against God. I'm so glad I went with the mini plot. I'm so glad I went with the mini plot.
Running those design philosophies that they had established so well in Dombros and King Oger. Why did King Oger have to do so bad to make them go back?
It had
with
such a good Robo. It has such a good. I look at this every once in a while. I just look at the God Extreme Caucasian Castle Oger, and it's peak. It's peak Robo. It's just
no. I need to finish off getting the rest of the King Oger mechs.
Yeah,
are you going to DX or the mini plot? Because they've dropped in price on Bayou like crazy.
I got to finish getting the DX line.
Yeah, DX line.
I might get. I'm about to. I just need. I don't have. No, wait. I don't have any of the DX line. The only DX Robo I bought in recent years for a recent show was Danoni Taijin. But that was needed. I mean, obviously, like
the Danoni Taijin changed the game. And I just
still want the gold one. I still want the gold
one. I still want that gaudy ass gold one too. Like
you got to get.
I also want the black one, even though it was CG hot mess in the fucking show.
I'm telling you got to get the freaking festival edition, the festival edition mini plow one. It's great. I have to build mine still. It's all glittery and it sparkles when you shine light on it, and it's ridiculously posable. Ghost Users. I think Ghost User. If I had to predict, I'm gonna say it's either it'll either drop to 1.5 this current quarter, or it's gonna go up to 1.8. It just depends on how many people are gonna scoop up the Black Diffusion mini plow set. Because even though set that he got me, that he just mailed out to me, he said it was tough. Like, because he goes to multiple stores around, he said a lot of stores were sold out first day it came out. And because you can either buy it in, so there's ways you can buy them. You can either buy them in the full box like this, or you can go to the actual shelves and buy the individual boxes. And he said they were just that was getting cleared out because everyone wants that Black Transfusion. Because I don't think the DX Robo Universe stuff is doing good. Because I asked him, like, because we small talk, and I'm like, oh, you see anything else? He's like, do you ever want those Robo Universes? You've been buying a lot of Robos from me. I'm like, no, don't ever ask me that again. I thought we're friends.
The thing is, it's like the Robo Universe line. It's like, what? Let's look at these Boom Boomja numbers one more time because their final quarter was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't recall them having any major toy releases during that time.
They had it was a big set, and I can only speak from Candy Toy stuff because a lot of their stuff was Candy Toys. They had the Champion Carrier.
Yeah, I remember that.
The Leo Rescue came out in that quarter too, because it came out right in the beginning of that quarter. But the Champion Carrier came out with the hydrogen car, but then also the clear color Boon Boon Robo big clear color mini plus set came out, and that was really popular too because it came with everything but the Champion Carrier and the Mock Robo, and that was really, and then also the Killer Robo came out in that time frame too, both DX and Candy Toy. So it's like, or no, Killer Robo came out March of this year. So no, it wasn't the DX Killer Robo came out in that time frame. And the officially licensed champion jackets.
No, because I figured a lot of that stuff would end up tying into the Q1 for Goes User because that encompasses, January and February. And this show didn't debut until March.
Yeah, but the Killer Robo the DX Killer Robo came out in like
the Killer Robo came out last year because that was in my Toku video.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Was there any Memorial stuff that came out in that time frame? Because we got a lot of Memorial stuff last year.
The original OG Caliber did come out.
Yeah, no one cares about that. No one cares about that.
But people wanted that until they got their hands on it.
Yeah, and then they're like,
I got the OG Caliber 0, but that was early this year.
Mm.
Most of the stuff that I've gotten this year is just awful. But that's that. But let's see what Goes You just got planned because
yeah, I'm curious about these sales.
Yeah.
Well,
because the thing is, it's just like so the power up that would all end up going towards
this current one.
Yeah. So we'll see how good the Orca booster and all that ends up going with in terms of sales. I wish we
could see a breakdown of the actual sales, like what, not even specific items, just like, okay, this is how many like rings. Here's the DX Robo line. I mean, like, I would love to see a breakdown of. I should just buy stock in Bandai so then I can get those reports.
Well, you gotta obviously be able to freely travel to those investors meetings.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send a proxy.
You'll just send your guy that's already over there.
Yes, I have 2 guys now over there. That sounded weird at first. Yeah, it sounded weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to look over here. Orca Booster would have been something that just recently came out.
Mm-hmm.
Was the Tega June just a one-wave thing? Because I'm at least on Tokullectibles, I see that it's like just completely out of stock.
Well, he won't restock stuff that doesn't like because he'll do like limited amounts, and if it doesn't like super quickly sell out, I don't think they waste their time restocking them.
I would assume that probably it would be like one of the special drivers that they have in Kamen Rider where they would reissue them out every time that they would be like, oh, they're back again in the show. Let's do another wave and use this as a promo for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like all those, like remember when the Demons driver from Revice was like a one-time deal and that was it? and then they had so many waves that came out afterwards, and it's just like, be ready for it again. It's about to drop.
Yeah, that Black Delusion combo set is still in stock on tokullectibles to pre-order. You can get it.
I saw, but I don't want it.
Fine. Are you gonna pre-order the thing that I sent the link to?
I might. Gotta reassess. Remember, I'm getting a new roof in my house.
Yeah, I know. So that there no water can leak on it when it's on display.
And, I'm in the bottom floor, so
the roof is to protect the collectibles. That's the only purpose of having a roof.
No, there's a whole nother floor above me, and then there's the attic, and then there's the roof. So I've got.
Well, so the other floors don't fall, like, collapse.
Yeah. So I think I'm good. But it's promising. We'll see if they can keep the trend up, because that first quarter got me scared with what's going on with the show. I don't want a situation where a good show gets floundered by terrible sales numbers, or vice versa. A bad show has fantastic numbers and it ends up affecting things like Godchard's numbers, obviously.
Listen, it's because they ran out of cards. They ran out of paper to print.
Yeah, no,
okay. But it's because I stopped buying stuff. That's why I stopped buying stuff in between those quarters. That's why I dropped by 2.3.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, every time I look at Godchard's numbers, it's like, as much shit as we give Godchard, that thing was printing money.
Oh yeah,
for them.
No,
and the margin that they got from them. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, that thing bucked the trend in a good way for them, in a way that Gavu's not doing.
They haven't had anything come out.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, this is for as much as, we give Gavu so much credit for being a great show and all that stuff, it's not translating in terms of sales. Even though its third quarter was higher than Godchard by a measly 0.1, Godchard didn't have shit. So this is this is the worst. It's like they were already trending lower than its predecessor seasons, but now it's like I think the only ones who definitively had worse like third quarters was Revice and Saber. And Saber, obviously, you can excuse because pandemic. Technically Saber would fall under the pandemic excuse train, but I mean, it's still out the gate. Ended up at a 7.0 when it came to billions of yen. It's a lot of money being spent over there. And then Revice after it, same thing, but Gav was just not doing it. I think they got to do something. And we'll see if Zeztz ends up bucking the trend on things. But, I mean, with what we got left of Gavu now, we've got more Gochizos. Okay. And that, like, what else we got?
They shot themselves in the foot because usually they did it with Geets with the buckles and Saber with the books. Usually you have your DX items, and then you have your cheaper candy toy ones. But for like Gavu, and usually there's a difference. There were ones that you couldn't, like for some of the Geets buckles and even some of the books, there were ones you could only get if they were candy toy ones. And then they had DX exclusive ones. Gavu, they had all the DX ones. They also had them as Gachapon ones, candy toy ones. Then they had the blind bag ones. Then they had the glitter clear color variants. Then they had the crying variant ones that were in blind bags. And it's like, when you have 6 or 7 of the same punching, popping, gummy, chocolate, this and that, like, and they had a lot more Gochizos than anything that was shown on the actual show. So it was like,
there's still Gochizos from like episode 1 that we never saw get used.
And then they had, and every rider one has 3 different variants. So they had a lot of, but it was like, it wasn't really like, what's the point? Like, even for me, like, I even said I'm not gonna, waste my time getting the Gochizos. I got some of the sound ones, but I only got the Gochizos that were the candy toy ones based off of the forms I have with the Sotos, so I could display them, because I have these cool little cube displays where you put the Gochizo in it and put the character standing on top of it. That's it. But there's no belt attachments. It's been the same belt the whole show. So really we only had 3 different drivers. Well, 4, but one of them's a recolor for bitter, and then the bake gun. Other than that, it's all been the same.
even then when we've gotten the Gochizos for these final forms, they ain't that great looking. Like I don't like the way the Gochizos look like for the final form.
I like the Frappe custom one. That one looks cool, and it talks.
But I'm like for the Gochi pod that they have for obviously our titular hero, that's I don't like the way that looks.
Yeah. Also, I bought the popcorn bucket off of IE, so I will have a Gavu popcorn bucket to add to the popcorn collection, because that was very on brand and a cool popcorn bucket. But no, they didn't.
And then we got the movie stuff, obviously, but that's just adding more Gochizos, another belt variant on there, so that might do some boosting a little bit just because it's another belt variant.
I think that it's one of the ones where it's sad to say, I feel like them not having a belt attachment hurt their numbers for this season.
Yeah.
But for how little was released and how much of the same thing over and over again, 4.1 isn't bad for how little stuff came out, though. Like, it's still not the lowest. Like,
but even then, with the limited stuff that we've got that's coming out from last month all the way through when Zetsu's about to start, it's not a lot. I don't think it's gonna.
No.
I honestly don't think it's gonna break anywhere near 6 billion yen. I think it's gonna be.
You know what's really messed up?
Yes.
There's been no candy toy Soto sets because they only released 4 the whole entire time. The final set just came out for this quarter, so the whole last quarter there were no Sotos that came out. And with the last sets, you need to rebuy older ones to do the other forms, so they got to capitalize on that money. But there was no major Soto sets that came out for it or anything. So it's like they make a lot, because I was talking to someone else about it who does a lot of candy toy stuff, and he said, like, no, a lot. They make the profit margin on the candy toy stuff is ridiculous. So it's like they make a lot from that. Now,
I just looked. All the movie shit doesn't even release until January, so they're not even going to affect the next quarter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my projections. I'm gonna think this is gonna do probably a 5 on the dot, if not lower, on this last quarter.
Looking at the trends, they always go up towards the end.
But I don't think it's going to go up by dramatic numbers.
No, here's the thing. This includes all of September. The Zeztz stuff comes out in September. The Zeztz stuff technically comes out the end of like August 31st, September 1st. So the Zeztz stuff is going to count towards this quarter time frame. So I'm thinking that's why all the time it goes up and it's like 6 or this and that. Zetsu's got some gas to it. So I'm thinking minimum depends on how many gimmicks is that. I'm gonna say probably a 6.1, maybe at the most 6.3. Because that
do you think overall? Because I think overall this is going to be the worst financially performing writer in Reiwa.
No, because, well, I mean, if we don't count Saber, Because technically speaking, from a number standpoint, it gets started at 7, 6.5, but it offsets by 0.1. So technically, as of right now, Gavu is doing better than Saber and Revice. So, but Saber gets the asterisk because of the pandemic. So,
yeah,
not including Saber, I think it has a chance to do better than Revice. I think it will do better than Revice because it's technically.
Man, see, if only they had made Sachiko a writer, then maybe the sales would have gone up.
No. As of right now, it's 0.3 billion yen better than Revice without including the final. So if it does a 6, they're tied. If it does anything above a 6, it's better than Revice. So Revice would be the worst financial out of all of them. But I feel like, I don't know, it's tough because post quarantine and stuff like that, like there's been an upswing in the full year earnings. So I feel like it's gonna be like a 6.3 probably. So I feel like I don't think it's gonna be the worst.
And obviously, a lot of this stuff is not going to be affected by the U.S. situation because this is, all that they got going on over there. The thing is, it's like from what I've seen of the toys for Zeztz, obviously everyone's gonna buy the driver because we like buying drivers over here.
And
but I just can't see. I can't see that show's gimmicks being as hot or anything like that. Like it's gonna be a Gochizo 2.0 situation, probably even less because it doesn't really have a fidget mechanic or anything like that. Sure, you can spin it while it's stationary in the center and have that little thing, move and show a little animation, but it's not anything that I'm like, ooh, I'm super hyped about.
It depends on how many of those little item gimmicks, like the gorilla camera, how many of those little gadgets are in the show. If there's more gadgets besides those, I could see it making money.
Because even with that, with how simplistic the belt is for Zeztz, looking at anything that could additionally get thrown on there, I can only think of another oversized ball that ends up covering the outer portion of the driver, or something that snaps onto the outside of the driver to give it a different look, similar to how we had with the Arkle and the Ultra Ring for Kuga and Agito, because that's how they played it off as, getting the upgrade. It's just a snap-on piece that we just put on there.
What if his mid-season upgrade is a whole new belt and he wears it on his waist?
That's what I was thinking. Is that literally he has 2 belts?
Yeah.
And there's some sort of IR communication between them.
Be interesting, but no, I think it just depends because we got a lot of stuff shown obviously before the show came out, but from it's still nothing compared to how Gotchard was with the merch that was revealed anyways.
Oh yeah, no, well, but Gotchard
I did 4 videos
buying the merch, but they had us buying the merch a month before the show even came out because we were already buying these boxes and all that stuff, and the entire thing with TCG in general was just well, you got to buy the box for your chance of actually getting, the super rares and all that stuff, because you're guaranteed one if you're buying the box.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the gacha mechanic of it does work out in some instances. They could have done that with the Gochizos and made them literally all 3/4 of blind bags in the beginning, so you didn't know what you were going to get.
Flashback to boxes that bought and flashbacks. Just
yes, he could spin both belts. He could be with his rider pose, just
You can fidget spin it.
You got to get him in sync and do it right.
Mess up the fusion dance.
Yep.
Fat Zeztz.
Yep, got to do it at the right time, or else the dream sequence ain't working.
Nope.
Oh my god! So, Yeah, it's a little sad looking at these numbers for Gavu, especially compared to the GOAT Gotchard. The only time you'll ever hear me say that with a straight face.
I mean, definitely 0-1 still did better than Gotchard, though.
Yeah, but that was coming off of the hype of, the peak gimmick from ZO, and 0-1 still had like the best gimmicks in Reiwa, I would say.
I was wondering where you're going with that. I'm like, how is he going to describe Zio? How is he going to describe that travesty of lore destroying
with the best
gimmick? Yes, the ride watches are the best.
Still got to keep them handy. Got to keep them handy. That's gimmicks.
Yeah. Are you bidding on that, Ash? Because I'm a bid on it.
No, because it did have like in big bold letters like junk. It could be junk, so.
Yeah, there was that warning on there.
I'm thinking about it.
The Gotchard was only good at taking our money. That's all it was good at.
It took my money so bad. Oh my! I hate it. I have a binder that has literally every card released, even the movie theater ones and the crossover cards. Never again. And now all those cards are on buy dirt cheap, and I'm glad that's where I got most of the ones I needed when I got them cheap. I was like, listen, you U.S. Western fans who got into freaking Gotchard, trying to go on social media and be like, hey, I got these extra cards, I want to buy them. You were trying to get Pokemon TCG prices for a Gotchard. Listen, Gotchard was not a standard TCG. It wasn't like Pokemon where it's like, oh, you want your fat Charizard, that's a $900 card. Okay, y'all were trying to sell parallel cards for $150. I was getting those for individual dollars on Buy. I mean, I sold a couple for like $35, but that's because some fans are stupid. But that's besides the point. Gotta get rid of them dupes somehow. Then I gave a bunch away. I just gave a bunch.
I see what you're bidding on. This is hilarious.
Even if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put it on display.
It's just hilarious. It's like, did I make this listing and not know it? I would also describe it as junk.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got my OG Caliber, which I haven't turned on because I don't know where the on switch is for it.
I think it's always on. It's where you, in the battery compartment, there's a switch to turn it on.
Yeah.
And then you put the battery covering over it. So the only way to turn it off again is to remove the battery covering and then turn it off.
I found the USB compartment for like the character chips, which they're selling.
I think it's the same as the Garo Ken. It's
just to ship it to the warehouse is going to be 2,000 yen if I win it. Place bid.
Wait, how much is 2,000 yen? That's like $200.
No, 2,000 yen's like $15.
Okay.
Yeah, so you popped So you pop the back out.
Yeah.
And then there's the power button. You turn that shit on.
Nice.
So they did the same thing with the Garo Ken. It's the only way to turn it on or turn it off.
I'll let you guys know in 2 days if I have a. I'm having it on my watch list right now because I'm gonna watch it for a bit. And I'm gonna snipe it when needed. So I get a lot of. I go on the auction all the time. I get a lot of good stuff on the auction.
Yeah. No, I haven't used Buy. I'm worried about shipping with Buy. That's the only thing that scares me.
I mean, it could be a bit much depending. Like even shipping it out to here is like, but it depends on how much stuff. If you're just doing one item or if you're gonna consolidate everything at the warehouse. Because right now Hobby Link Japan's doing it. I don't know if Bai's going to start doing it because of the tariffs. They're extending the warehouse and they're doing it for free now on Hobby Link. So it's like you now get the warehouse for like 60 days with no additional cost instead of the usual 30. So I was like, that's nice of them. But let's see what we need Gavu stuff.
Yeah, Gavu needs well, there's nothing interesting in
what mark
in the toy line anyway for anything.
I heard. No, I gotta auto translate it because it says Blu-ray, and the photo is just of Glota, and I'm like, what is this Blu-ray of?
Oh,
the Glota photo book with Blu-ray is there. $14, you say? Add to shopping cart.
Not that interesting.
What the fuck did you just say?
Not that interesting. Oh, yeah, so I did get some. I see here that they're already going to be making the Ultra replica for the Slugger for Omega.
Oh, that was quick.
Sign me up.
Not that interesting?
No, it's not that interesting. No. Yeah, I said what it said.
What?
It's not that interesting, no.
Who are you? What have you done to Zio?
There's better thirst traps, but she ain't one.
Listen, I get it. Ever since Garo with the red head,
yeah, yes.
our lives have never been the same. Okay, I wake up at night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just like.
And then once we found out the actress's name and found out that she already had some stuff, it's like
I know. I was like,
change your life.
You always gotta do the research first before you like make any comments on a female Toku actress. You know.
Yep.
You never know. You gotta be like, all right, then you gotta do the math. 2025 minus whatever the birth year is. Better not be double digits, like 20. Like you gotta.
So yeah, I'm already excited.
I love Ultra. As long as it comes with a good stand, because Ultraman stuff is tough to display.
Yeah, and probably going to come with the necklace to put on there as well. So
yeah, good
stuff. Speaking of toys, I saw those Playmates toys at Walmart the other day.
Yeah.
They look like shit.
Yeah, they pretty much do. Like, I thought about getting them. There's like only one that I want to get, and that's the Babble and Squat, because I don't think they've ever had like proper figures that look as good as the molding looked at the toy fair for those ones. The Golda Deluxe one, from what I've seen, looks good.
They got released as a 94 for them, Ash. They're not good. I have them. I'll get them out of my tote next week and I'll show you.
No, I was saying I'm looking forward to the Playmates one.
No, hold on.
Yeah, I have the original ones. They're not bad, but I mean they came out in 94, it's not.
Yeah,
but they're big. They're like this big each. Like they're huge.
Yeah, okay. I just remember the mini ones.
Ash, what the hell is this shit? What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
What the hell am I looking at?
Get it away from me.
What is this?
Get it away.
Do you know the motion she does if you push her back, though, for the weapon?
Also, why are her arms like Popeyes? Why does she have Popeye arms?
Because she swings her arm like this with the wand, with the hand open like that.
Yeah, but why are the arms built like Popeyes? Why is the bicep in the forearm and the forearm in the bicep?
Why didn't
why
didn't no one point this out until now? I could have made that joke when it was first revealed.
This is a picture I legit took when I was at Walmart the other day. I was just like, what the hell is this?
Oh. Yeah, they ain't the
I have
best.
a lot of photos. I took a photo of the whole display.
Yeah, and then obviously they got the flip head dolls over there where you could actually like press it on the back of the box to see the flip head. I only did it with Zach, and I was like, oh no, why does Zach look like that? What's going on?
Why do they all look like that?
They fucked up all of their faces.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this is what we've got now. This is the new Power Rangers toys. Hooray!
Well, they only have the master rights for Mighty Morphin, so people are speculating maybe Hasbro can come back with the Lightning collection.
Oh boy!
Hey, we were set to get some good things from the Lightning collection until they cancelled it. Like we were meant to get like a Zap Tiger Zord. And
they're going to do something else from the Zap too, right?
Which one?
Besides the Zap Tigers, they're going to do another one too. Besides that, weren't they?
Yeah.
Two other ones.
The Gatling one from Mega Ranger, Delta.
Yeah.
Delta, whatever it's called, Delta Megazord, I think. Because they did, because we got Astro Megazord or Mega Voyager, so they were going to do the Mega.
Megazord. I'm scared to open it because I heard the quality control on the Zap ones are horrible.
Yeah, I was scared to open it as well when I got it as well.
Freaking kidding me?
It's a disgusting ass figure.
Yeah. Get the Lightning Collection Reader one. That's like the best. It actually captures
with the wedding set, the 2-pack.
Now the reader that I got the statues that they were releasing ages ago, like all those. Yeah. So I've got the Rita and Zed, and I've got several of the Rangers. I missed out on the Goldar. I need to get that Goldar one because that Goldar one looked nice.
How much you want to spend?
I'm pretty sure they're pretty cheap nowadays because no one wants them.
Yeah. No, because I see them at you know how GameStop has that little tiny clearance spot, like that lower shelf. They have all of those on clearance out the GameStop by me. So I bought Rita and I have the Red Ranger one. Oh, and the Ranger side.
Yeah, because I got red, black, green, and white for the Rangers. Then they started releasing all the ones from the comics, and I was like, I don't care about these. I don't care about this.
I got the Ranger Slayer with ones.
Yeah. So they had a Lord Dragon one as well, and I was like, I don't care about that.
The ones I want to get, but they're too expensive, is the Free Zero ones. But they do stuff outside of Power Rangers. So they do like anime and stuff like that, like Chainsaw Man. And
their setup at Comic-Con was insane because they're starting to do Transformer ones now too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Transformers as well.
They were. I was like at their booth and they had stuff for sale, and I was like looking at it and I was staring, and they had the Zero ones there you could buy and this and that. And my wife walks over. She's like, "What's?" She's like, "Oh, these look cool." Then she saw the little nameplate with the price, and she's like, "Oh, that's not bad for a set." I'm like, "That's each." And she's like, "Don't you fucking do it." And I'm like, "I'm gonna do it."
They're also doing JoJo and Ultraman and stuff like that. Berserk.
Yeah, they had 2 Ultraman ones on display. They had their Kamen Rider. They had the Shin Kamen Rider ones up there too on display, and they were just
Shin Kamen Rider. Or was that a different company?
I think they did. No, they had something Kamen Rider there.
Yeah, because I'm on the website now.
3-0 did Kamen Rider. They did the Fig Zero one, and Hot Toys also did Kamen Rider. But they did the one where his helmet could come off.
I'm still so disappointed by these Power Ranger toys. Like, this is like one of those childhood ruin moments.
Like I said, get the Zord, and because it's big, it's like, and then just Gundam markers, paint the detail lines, make it and upgrade it.
The thing is, I would have to hunt down like the individual parts because at the Walmart that I was at, they only had Tiger Zord. That was it. That was the only one in their entire assortment.
They had all of them except for Pterodactyl, but then the other Walmart we were at had Pterodactyl, and I was like, I should have got it. I wish I did. Because it looks... Because I was weary, because like in the box, it looks cheap, but then I saw videos of people like unboxing them and combining them, and I'm like, that's actually kind of cool. But I don't want to buy the one that's already together that makes the sounds, because the sounds are atrocious. Like, one, from a speaker standpoint, and 2, I feel like they didn't even pull any audio from the show. It's like someone took their phone and used the audio notes to record someone on TV imitating the show in the background of a TV that is in the room with them, and I'm like, this is bad.
Yeah, I think the voice lines they got for the Rangers for the figures is the Reader's Rewind cast, because it sounds like Christina V for the Kimberly coin.
I thought it was just going to be the people that did that Tubi Power Rangers movie that did the voice lines for it.
They got clout. They got like one of the Aquatar Rangers for that fan film.
I could tell. Like, I didn't know they had carbs on that planet.
I will. I'll keep an eye out to see if I can find the full Megazords while I'm inside Walmart.
Mr. Cool, they're gonna do a Dragon Zord. Like they have only Mighty Morphin.
They're not gonna leave that money on the table.
Yeah. Come on.
My question is, how deep into MMPR are they gonna go? Are we gonna get the Thunder Megazords? Because if they do, then there's a Dyreno that has my name on it. Because I'm gonna need that.
Get the mini plot, sir. Get the mini plot. It's so much better.
But it's a mini plot. I want hefty.
It's only gonna be hefty because it's just gonna be solid plastic with nothing else on it, no detail.
But I want some. You were over here just glazing the fucking Mighty Morphin fucking Megazord.
That's fine. It's not the Dyreno. Dyreno is a religious artifact.
But I'm just saying, if they end up making one, if they decide to tackle,
I'm gonna buy one regardless.
Because they probably are, because there's no way they're gonna ignore the White Ranger, and then with the Tiger Zord, they're gonna have to bring out the fucking Thunder Megazord.
Oh, I don't have it over here. Remember that Play School one, the big Megazord? What if they do something like that for freaking Serpentera? I'd buy it. I need it.
I was thinking like they would do that for Tor the Carrier Zord when they got to that.
Fucking turtle.
We're just gonna have Tor.
I still give that about. I can't believe I spent $225 on Daimyogen. That was the cheapest price. I needed it. My Toku debt is like 90% Super Sentai this year.
I remember getting Tor from Salvation Army back when we were kids for like $2. Never made it to adulthood. Never made it out of Connecticut.
All my stuff is still in Connecticut in my storage unit, but I have all my original Power Ranger stuff. But then I got all the legacy stuff that they released because right before they closed Toys R Us in 2015, I found the photos on a Facebook memory. I took a screenshot, like a photo of the whole entire wall, and all the legacy Zords were like 70% off, down to like. Some of them were $18 to $25 each, and I just remember I was like, "I'm gonna get one of everything, keep them in the box," and I did. Because a lot of stuff I didn't have. Like when I was a kid, I was there when Power Rangers I was like 7, so I had a lot of the stuff that came out, but I forgot a lot of the little in between Power Rangers merch that was coming out, like the Cycle Riders that they did with the motorcycle. I forgot the whole command center that they had because my comic book shop has collectibles. They have the whole command center still mint in the box, and I keep trying to like convince them to drop the price on it because I need that.
But speaking of Power Rangers, still, even though Mark and I have been indulging in proper video game waifus, Ash has been knee deep in Fortnite.
Yeah.
So how's Fortnite been going for you when it comes to the new Power Rangers collab?
It's all right. They haven't added the Blade Blasters in just yet, but I haven't unlocked Tommy as well. I'm only level 44, and I think you unlock Tommy at level 70 or 80. So I can probably buy V-Bucks and cheat my way there because I'm halfway there, but I want to unlock them the hard way.
Use the XP glitch. Yeah. Just go in one of those rooms and bounce up and down in one of those like XP rooms. And
no, that's what I might do eventually. But yeah, it's been all right. I'm enjoying it. Like they had to nerf some of the weapons because they were broken as shit. There's like a Gatling gun and stuff like that. But I've been jumping between Marvel Rivals because Marvel Rivals new season did another like a little mini battle pass for more skins that you can unlock. So, but the Power Rangers collab has been fun. I want to stream more Fortnite, but I'm too lazy to stream.
And you've missed 3 banner girls in Uma Musume.
Yeah.
So
really quick, Marvel, they had any good any thick skins in Marvel Rival? We need to worry about
the new Hella skin that's in the trailer you can unlock. I wouldn't call it fic, but
nah.
No, the summer pass has been and gone. I think I unlocked the Skimpy Lunar Snow costume. The summer variant of Lunar Snow. So, and the 4-1 I think was in that battle pass as well, where apparently they might have coded a bits here and there. But yeah.
I'll stick to Horse Girls.
Yeah, there's an event going on, proper PvP event going on. This is the moment we've all been training for.
A lot of work. A lot of work.
Yep.
4 out of 5 and 3 out of 5 on both my accounts for round 1. Round 2 starts tomorrow.
I had a 5 out of 5 yesterday.
I know, I'm shocked.
I was just like, ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
You know who's on my team, right? I got Silence.
I dropped Silence off my team after the first round. I was like, get the fuck out my face.
You know who? You know my late person who is dominating. I finally made my evil nature. My evil nature.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I made two. So I stopped one right at B so I could use her. And then I have another one.
I keep seeing people use her, and the second I see Nice Nature in the rotation, I'm like, I already know what this is.
Yep. Mine has
still managed to counter
debuffs on it. 11 debuffs and 750 wit, 900 speed, then stamina and power that's 600 and guts is at 5. So I'm like, yeah. I was like, she wins every time in my team trials too. Even if I lose 4 of them, the 5th one I always win that she's in because her wit is so high. And I put her in late, all her debuffs hit. And I went 150 over on speed than I needed to just so I could pass everybody. It's a good waifu. We should we'll have to look at the financial quarters for Uma Musume next stream. how much it made just off of us alone. Let's see. I haven't spent anything in like a week. I'm proud of myself. No, I didn't. I spent $20, but we don't need to talk about that.
Shit. I'm not saying shit.
Mm-hmm.
I am not saying anything regarding spending habits. Nope. Not at all.
Wait, they released more Talking Gochizos that I didn't even know about? What the hell?
It seems like every other week there's another one. So I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah, apparently they have the Sparking Gummy got one, Chocolate got one, the other weird evil Motors the Verucan one for Bitter Gavv. Then they did the cookie one and then the chocolate dinosaur one that never got a form in the show, but it was like a collab with a chocolate. So I was like, how do you know what voices it makes? It wasn't even in the show. Also, did we not get a hyper battle? Did we not get a hyper battle DVD for Gotthard or Gavu this year?
I thought there was one.
Because we didn't get a Soto for it. We haven't got a hyper battle DVD form
because
since Revice.
Or was that just for Christmas that they had their Christmas?
They had the Christmas. The Yule log bullshit. Like, yeah, I don't think because since Revice we haven't gotten a hyper battle form like released as a Soto. I mean, Geetz was the
Geetz was like the school
the
one
crossover with Ryuki,
the Gavu one is the Snacks Gourmet one. That's the one. That's the one with the ramen. It's the ramen one.
Yeah. Okay, that one didn't get a figure, which is weird because they always do figures for those that come with the DVD or the magazine for it after it comes out. They didn't do that for that. Gotcho didn't get one either. So it's weird that they've cut back a lot of the toys for the extra side stuff that they usually do. Yeah, we got forms for stuff that's not in the show or anything that showed up in like a commercial for a candy bar.
Forget this thing. Did I stream this or not? Did this thing get subbed?
I don't even know.
Let me see something real fast.
Right? That's why I'm like, it's like I'm like, wait.
It did. Okay, yeah, it came out back in April.
I didn't think I watched it.
Did I ever stream this shit? Oh, yeah.
I don't think I did. I don't think I watched it. I have it though. I just looked at my Gavu folder. I have it, but I definitely didn't watch it.
Was it so unmemorable that we just forgot?
No, I'm looking. I didn't watch it.
Oh yeah, I've got it as well. I have definitely streamed this. Then.
Because usually I'll do either a YouTube short or a quick video going over the hyper battle ones, just because usually a figure comes with them, and by the time we get it subbed, I already had the figure done. Apparently, you watched it. People remember.
Okay. It must have been so not memorable.
Maybe I was high. Let me see. Nope, I didn't watch this. I just started it up, and I'm like, nope, did not watch this.
Oh yeah, I remember Hanto being Bruce Lee. Yeah. But I still clicked through it, and I'm like, I still don't remember what the fuck was going on in here.
Yeah,
though.
I'm saying.
Okay, cool. It's a thing that happened. Then again, most of the Hyper Battle DVDs are, anyway.
Yeah.
Because I think Geets was the one that had 2, essentially, I believe.
Yeah, because they had the Ryuki crossover one, then they had that
Yeah.
other one they did.
Like most of the times, if it was just me watching this, and if it wasn't for the streams, I would normally not care for watching the Hyper Battle DVDs.
No.
Like, I think the only time in which I cared when I was younger watching this stuff was just Kabuto for the Hyper Attack. And then when I watched it, I was like, I wish I didn't watch this. The fuck is this?
Yeah.
You're pretty late for the figure hero for Fire Candle.
Yeah,
and Bouquet.
we've
been talked about that when we were talking about toys. I'm probably gonna pre-order that shit. So
Yep. I might as well.
Yeah, I might do that next payday.
I'm just on the fence about that Dimension X Take a Sword Red because that does look really good.
all right. So we got anything else? I think we covered all the talking points that we had.
Yeah.
I got one more competing race I got to do in Horse Girls for the day before they reset tomorrow. Get these dailies knocked out.
I need to try and qualify for the next team trial.
And then I need to watch the new episode of Peacemaker. I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I watched it.
It's good. It's good.
I didn't because I've been mooching off somebody else's HBO Max account, and then when I tried booting it up yesterday, I guess they ended their subscription. So literally right before the stream, I was paying for HBO Max, so I could.
I hate that I can't share mine because I have to log in through my phone account because I get it for free. So it's like I have to log into my phone account to activate the app every time I want to log in on a new device. It's a pain in the ass.
Because I signed up.
Bit the bullet. So
I signed up for HBO Max because just before it came to Australia, the Hollywood Demons documentary came, and then Last of Us Season 2, and then a bunch of other stuff on other streaming services left. Those Australian streaming services to go to are HBO Max Australia. So I signed up.
I'm gonna get high and watch K-pop Demon Hunters again.
I watched it.
I still refuse to watch that.
That's good.
I thought you would have been someone who did watch it. I thought you said you did watch it.
No. My wife has watched it multiple times. My son has watched it multiple times. I have seen them watch it like in bits and pieces. I've walked past the room in which they've watched it, but I have not watched it.
Okay.
Sony fumbled big time with that because they put it in theaters limited just now because it already made 15 million in like a day. Yeah. But Sony had the rights to it 100%, but Sony didn't have faith in it, so they sold it to Netflix. So now Netflix is just like, oh yeah, we'll let you do a spin-off because she cut a lot of stuff out of it. She's like, yeah, we'll let you do a sequel spin-off. We'll put it in theaters.
I did see that. Yeah, they put it in theaters for like a sing-along edition, and I'm like, this ain't gonna do well. Apparently, it hasn't been doing well. I did see footage of how it's like in those movie theaters of everyone being extra singing along. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
We made the mistake because I like Broadway shows. It's weird. I know I like Broadway. My wife does too. And she was like, I made her watch Terrifier 3 in theaters. But the deal was I had to watch one movie of her choice. She picked Wicked.
Oh, was it the sing-along edition as well?
So we didn't know this when we bought the tickets. It was the sing-along edition. 3 minutes into after previews and this and that was like, it was like that ha-ha moment where everything, like the music drowned out around me, and I'm just like, and it's like, what? And I'm just like the realization like coming to, and I'm like, no. And I tap her like, this is a sing-along edition. She's like, oh, it is? And I'm like, why are you smiling? She's like,
Fucking
what?
lied to me.
I was like, look at your ticket. And I'm like, she's like, yeah, you didn't. She's like, oh, well, I guess this is, are they all sing along? I'm like, we're about to find out. Let's get out of here. And freaking, she's like, or we could stay and enjoy the movie. And I'm like, no.
Is they're really enjoying the movie when you know over half the people in the theater are about to get up out their seats,
yes,
and try to act like they're auditioning for American Idol with their fucking like.
Luckily, I convinced her. I was like, no, I was like, do you want me to enjoy the movie? I haven't seen it before. These heathens, these common folk, these paupers are gonna ruin it for me. She's like, and I was like, if I enjoy the movie, I'm more likely to just, without kicking and screaming, go see the sequel with you. She's like, oh. So we like laughed it out, and I went up to the counter. I was like, hey, is there any way? And he's like, you don't want to be in the sing-along edition, do you? I'm like, no. He's like, well, there's a regular one starting in like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay. And then I let her get a popcorn bucket as a no sing along. So she bought his hot air balloon popcorn bucket, because now she's on the popcorn bucket train with me now.
Yeah, I can see why there's some people that would have the appeal of a sing along edition of these things. But I'm just like, that's not for me. It's like, if I'm going to sit down and enjoy a film, I'm going to sit down and enjoy a film. I don't need people constantly just getting up out the seat to sing along with what's going on. And it's like, no. Even if it's a musical. I don't mean musical. I will enjoy it in the comfort of home, because it's like one of my favorite musicals in the last few years is The Greatest Showman. Like, that is, that's a good ass.
You know, like, not the Evil Dead musical?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, they made an Evil Dead Broadway musical.
No, a Greatest Showman. It's like, that's a great ass.
It's a great ass show.
I don't mean it with disrespect when I say this, but I do mean this as a derogatory term. Those are meant for theater kids that were like in theater in high school. That's what sing-alongs in the movie theaters are for. Like, that's not for people who like to just go.
That must work great in California.
No, it doesn't. No, especially in San Diego and LA and stuff. No, it doesn't. It does not work at all. And apparently there's sing-alongs constantly in theaters out here. I did not know that. Like, I was like, why? I was like they did a Snow White sing-along, and I'm like, they didn't make no money with the original release of it. Now you're trying to do a sing-along version?
Why?
It's like, and I was like, how are you gonna have sing-alongs for a movie with 5 songs? Like, I was like, it's not even really technically a musical. Like,
it's like Barbie had more songs than that.
Yeah, they did. There was a Barbie sing-along.
Okay, I can believe that.
Yeah. But no, K-pop Demon Hunter is like, my wife was watching it, and I was like, I don't care, because like I'd go see it. If I see a new animated movie, I'm like, I don't care about this. But then, like, I look over. Yeah, I've said this. And no, I said the same thing when the first Spider-Verse film came out. I'm like, I don't like Miles. What do I care about an animated Spider-Man film? And then when it was on streaming and video on demand, I watched it. I was like, I really wish I saw this in theaters. Like, that was a good ass movie. So I finally sat down and watched K-pop Demon Hunter. I was like, oh, it's actually pretty freaking good, pretty catchy. Need to collab with Uma Musume so I can get some bulls on it.
I mean, I would say from the little bit that I've seen of K-pop Demon Hunter is that it looks good in terms of like the style that they're going for.
Yeah, it's Sony. It's some of the people that work, the studio that worked on Spider-Verse worked on it, but
it doesn't look as generic what Pixar's been like churning out the last bit.
Like in Imagination Studios or whatever they're called. I mean, that Mario movie is still some of the best CG animation we've seen in a while.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Spider-Verse 3 is filmed. They're doing that, and they're recording lines right now for the third Spider-Verse film. Finally, they finished the rewrites.
Yeah,
cool. Let them actually
2 years late.
Let's end this fucking film, because it's like I hated how the sequel was essentially sequel-based.
It wasn't supposed to be either. They did that last minute changes to it. It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Like, that's the worst thing about that movie. I was like watching it going like, all right, when's the movie about to actually start? And wait for the sequel.
And then they rewrote the whole entire script for the third one because the third script was almost done, but they just did all these rewrites and brought in a new director for it. So I'm like, well, is it even gonna continue what we just saw fully?
It's gonna act like that's a dream apparition that happened.
Yeah. I was gonna say like they finally recorded because they got what's his face off Twitter.
Oh yeah, no, he did a photo of him in the booth, and someone's like lock him in the booth and take his phone away so he can't tweet and he can't stalk any coworkers.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh,
the voice actor for Miles is
the lore is fantastic. Go discover it.
Oh, it's so good. It's I didn't even care about it. Then a video on YouTube auto played, and next I was doing like a 3-hour deep dive into it. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like you'd ever talked to a girl before? It's like that whole situation where like a girl says hi to him and smiles, and next thing you know, he's like, they're my soulmate. But it was like every female he's ever interacted with.
every female Spider-Verse castmate, yeah.
Basically.
But K-pop Demon Hunter's good because it's one of those things where like people at my work talked about it. Well, someone did, and I was like, "Well, I'll check it out." And then I watched it, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I'm gonna watch it again.
Looks like I'm gonna get into the Shamik Moore rabbit hole after this. Then.
Oh, you looked it up?
I looked it up. Yeah,
It's a good rabbit hole to get. It's a good rabbit hole. It's yeah.
So the thing about K-pop Demon Hunters flopping, of course it's going to flop. It was free on Netflix for months before they released it in theaters. Who thought that was a good business idea? It's like a company saying, "Hey, we're going to make Blu-ray releases of this show from Japan, but by the way, it's free on YouTube for a long period of time. But I hope you go buy this, spend money on it, even though it's for free over here." Oh, you won't?
Did you see the YouTube stream they did yesterday? They streamed all of the Showa
4 viewers.
Some of the Heisei Godzilla films. All of them, one after another. And I was like, what? I was like, how?
I know when they were doing they were doing a Kamen Rider stream the other day, and it only had like 4 viewers watching it. And it's just like, well, yeah, but why?
Yeah, I don't. It's
Fantastic Four also flopped after its first week was good. Second week it dropped off the face of the earth. Yeah. It didn't have the good word of mouth that Superman did, but Superman had a bad overseas showing, probably because of a lot of stigma regarding things anyway. So
the thing is, Fantastic Four flopped from a longevity standpoint, but from a money-making standpoint, it made its money back and then some.
Yeah, I think
they made almost $500 million, but it only cost. But the budget for it was pretty low.
I think
it was like
it's been a while.
I mean, it was still like almost twice as much as Superman cost. So Superman technically is still a more financial successful movie than if we're gonna start talking like which one won out the numbers game.
No. Well, I mean, Superman only made like 30, like it only has like 30 million more, and the budget was actually 20 million more than Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
and it hit. Apparently, it hit 600 million. Well, 600 million the other day.
Yeah, because it's on streaming now, video on demand, because Warner Brothers, not James Gunn, made the oopsies of originally Peacemaker wasn't supposed to come out yet. So they were supposed to get another month and a half of Superman being in theaters before Peacemaker comes out. So it kind of ruined everything. So he was like, "Oh, put on video on demand then," because he's like, "I want people to watch Superman before they watch Peacemaker."
Look, I just want that 4K Blu-ray Steelbook.
Oh, that Steelbook looks so good.
I need that.
Honestly, I just want to see Supergirl. I'm just saying, like, old drunk party girl flying around the universe. I'm like, yeah. She only goes to other. It's just like the comic. She only goes to other planets that don't have Earth's yellow sun, so she can get drunk. It's the only reason why she goes to other planets. And I'm like, that was the funniest thing in the comic when they did that. And I was like, yep,
Yeah, there were a lot of people confused. Like, they didn't like how they treated her. And I'm like, you must be used to the CWs. Actually, not the CWs. Well, after season 3, it was CW Supergirl.
Yeah. And the Smallville Supergirl that showed up.
And essentially, CW Supergirl was just Clark Kent without it being Clark Kent because they didn't have the rights to Superman yet when they were doing it.
Yeah. And then, did you ever finish Superman and Lois yet?
I did not.
It's on.
Does it end like a 10 out of 10? Is it like literally like
11 out of 10? 11 out of 10. The last season of that show is better than the first season of Arrow.
Ooh.
It's better than the first 2 seasons of The Flash. It is one of the best endings, especially if you think about it from the standpoint of it's technically could be a real-time sequel to Smallville, technically, if you want to think about it. So it's like, even though there's no ties to it, but I'm just like, it was so good. I rewatched the final season like twice already because it's just that good. I was like, how are you gonna? I was like, I'm glad. I wish they didn't get their season cut because it was supposed to be long, like a couple episodes longer, but it doesn't feel like they cut anything out. Yeah, see, or that ending, one of the best superhero show endings of all time.
I might have to invest some time into that.
It's worth it. That show deserved so much.
Even though I finished typing up the Goes script, I guess I'm going to be watching this instead.
You're like, I'm going to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm going to watch this deep dive into this dude, and then I'm going to watch some Superman and Lois.
But first, it's like I got to watch some Peacemaker. It's like I literally start wrapping up the Goes script right before the stream, and then it's just like, I guess tomorrow's filming day.
Yeah, I'm film. That was me last night and today, and then tomorrow.
Because it's like for Gavu at this point, I'm just waiting until the show's done. Because it's like there's only like 2 episodes left, so what's the point of cranking out a video now when there's only 2 episodes? Yeah. I combined 47 and 48 because I didn't want to combine 43 all the way to 47, and then that way there I can just kind of do each one, this next episode and the last one, as separate videos because I really don't want to compile because I don't script the videos. So it's like, here's some bullet points. This happened. Plus, I got too many toy videos I got to do, so I don't have the time to dedicate to a big catch up. $74.99 for the complete series.
It's on HBO Max, you know that, right? And you just paid for HBO Max.
Oh, yeah, and I also just paid for their higher tier that has the 4K, Dolby Atmos, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that that's one of the few shows that is. It's one of the few shows that they did do in 4K, so.
Yeah, they did. You definitely have to watch it.
Cool. Then I've got plans for the evening. All that good stuff. Well, we did manage to cram 20 minutes of movie talk into the end of this because it's like when I was wrapping things up, it was about 20 minutes ago. Ash is now a black screen. He is now literally Ash Ketchum.
Yep.
But he ain't catching no horse girls. So
no, he's not. I'm so disappointed. He had such good pulls. Such good pulls.
But now he don't know how to use them.
I don't know how to use them.
That's why you gotta play the game.
Don't know
how you play it.
I do the races and then I don't win. I was like, what do I do?
You gotta go through their careers and train up. It's the grind. It's the grind of getting these girls good.
I just removed 20 more veterans. I had to send to the glue factory because I had too many veterans. And I was like, I get rid of some of these. Got to get rid of these Fs and these Gs. Although I had a C+ one that had really bad stats, but had some insane sparks on them. So you know what? I'm gonna keep you around. It had like I think 18 white sparks on it between the parents and that one. So it's like I'm gonna keep you. Especially now that I'm breeding.
He has no idea what you're talking about in terms of sparks. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is the
now? All my parents now have swinging maestro, so I don't have to use super.
He's like, parents, you can breed these horses.
Yes, it's inspiration, but it technically is breeding. You got to watch the anime too. The anime is on Crunchyroll. I would watch season 1, season 2, then the movie, then jump to season 3, then the other special, and then the season 4. It's peak animation. Season 1's kind of a slog to get through, but after season 1, it's like a shonen anime. It's crazy.
All right, cool. Ash, what you got to promote besides you not playing Uma Musume?
Comic reviews. Immortal Legend Batman is out on Wednesday, written by Kyle Higgins and Matt Groom. It is basically Batman in space with a Toku design, and after reading issue 1, I highly recommend it. There's a part in issue 1 that I can't talk about because of spoilers.
You run into the Power Rangers in space.
No. But definitely pick out Immortal Legend Batman. Also read the latest Absolute Batman issue. It was brutal. And I've got a VR Troopers review out on the channel, I guess, for the comics. Check that out, I guess.
Did the second issue come out yet?
Yeah, it came out this week.
Oh, that's why. Because I was like, oh, I didn't go to the comic book shop yet, but because I did a review for 1, and I was like, when is 2 coming out? It was soon, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, soon.
All right, Mark, what you got?
I've been doing YouTube shorts of my figure collections because I'm currently organizing all this stuff.
Algorithm. YouTube
because
guy.
I got a new delivery. I got my Kamen Rider Blade Soto set, and I already built all of them except for the King form, and it's sticker hell, but they have a different mold in these, and I swear I said it about the Gozuja ones. These are even more upgraded. They are the most posable figures I own in my collection out of everything.
I feel like every time you bring those out, you always just say that they're sticker hell. So.
But look, they okay, yeah, they usually are, but this one's extra sticker hell because every little silver spot is a sticker. It's like solid blue, and then everything's a sticker. And I'm like, I hate this. I hate this so much. Like, these are all the stickers still for the cards, and I have like 4 sets of these I have to do, and I don't want to do it because it's horrible. I'm old. I can't see well. Other than that, just go to my channel, watch videos. I got a YouTube payout, so I want another one, so go watch my videos.
Gotta spend it on horse girls. It's free money.
I spent it on Toku toys.
What Toku toys?
The ones I just put in my cart while we were streaming and bought. You'll have to wait and find out. They'll be here by the next stream.
All right. What I got, well, obviously you can catch the Twitch streams. We've been on TokuTonic. I mean, not TokuTonic. Toku Rewind. No TokuTonic on the weekends. That would be a bad time. Nothing but doing drugs and alcohol.
And horse girls. Yeah.
On the side.
And those 3 things don't mix. Well, they could, but
it would be
like the result.
Super obnoxious hour. Not like this isn't already. But no, we've been watching Tomika Heroes Rescue Force, and Jiraiya started that a couple weeks ago. So we are starting the 3rd week of episodes. And yeah, they good.
Yeah.
It's like Jiraiya definitely brings they both give a whole different flavor of what we're used to when it comes to Toku in general, which is something that I really find a breath of fresh air in today's environment. Because Rescue Force is not Monster of the Week type situation. It literally is about rescuing people from disasters that are caused by evil folks. While Jiraiya is just a world ninja conglomerate, all trying to get this tablet that we had a terrible drinking game to this past weekend, where we had to drink every time the word tablet or Paco was mentioned. And we got to the last episode of the night, and they dropped that word every other sentence. And I said, oh my God, I'm gonna die. So, yeah, that was a thing that happened this past weekend. But hey, the VOD's still up there, so. All right, but that's it. We out of here. Hopefully we got some news next week. If not, then you know why we're not streaming is because there was
we'll do a waifu horse racing stream. Club races all night with viewers. We'll change the thumbnail so it's just the freaking all the Kamen Rider girl faces imposed over all the horse, and we'll just say Lorem in.
Or no, the Kamen Rider girls, and then we put like the little horse masks on all their faces.
I'll wear a horse mask for that stream. That'd be hilarious. Be warm though.
Would be warm indeed. Anyway,
yeah.
bye.